Hey everyone, welcome to another AI Fuzz video. Today we're going to be getting back into ComfyUI and we will be exploring XY plotting. This is a really easy way and fun way to organize charts and plots. If you wanted to use it to compare, say you have 5 models or checkpoints that you want to compare results with, you can actually line up all 5 and it'll chart out each one and give you the results under each column. So you can do that with models, checkpoints. You can do that with LoRa's, with CFG steps. You can do that with VAEs and so on. So there's a lot you can do with this. As always, I will put the link to the download of the workflow I'm going to create here. It's also going to be on a Patreon post. So if you're a supporter there, you can actually get it there as well. So we're going to build this workflow from scratch. What you will need, it would be the efficiency nodes pack. Now, I covered the efficiency nodes in a previous video, and you can actually get it if you go to the ComfyUI manager and look for install custom nodes, and you look up efficiency or efish or e something, and it's right here, efficiency nodes by Jags. So download that because you're going to use it in a lot of your workflows. It's very, very useful. And we're going to start off with these nodes because it's going to make light work of this workflow. It's going to compact a lot of things and just make things a lot easier. So first we're going to need the efficiency node loader. So we go into add node. Efficiency is down here. We're going to go into the loaders and it's going to be this one. It's SD 1.5. Now we're going to need the sampler, efficiency node sampler. So we'll go back, efficiency nodes, sampler, and we'll do the regular efficiency node sampler. Now you see these nodes have a lot in them. They have a lot more outputs. They also have a positive and negative, as well as a checkpoint and VAE. We're going to, don't have to change this because it's going to be ignored because we're going to load our checkpoints a different way. Since we have these, let's make our connections. We do model to model, conditioning, positive to positive. You can see right there it says positive. We'll do negative to negative, latent to latent, and VAE to VAE. Okay, so we're going to get those set up. All right, so next we're going to go back into the efficiency nodes, and we are going to load in XY inputs here. Now you see there's a lot you can use this for. We're going to use it for checkpoints. So we go to XY input checkpoint. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to go back in there because we'll need a few more. Oops. We're going to need the XY input seeds plus batch. Okay, we'll put this down over here. And then we're going to go back in there and look for the XY plot. I think it's under miscellaneous. No, it's under scripts. It's right here. XY plot. That's under efficiency nodes, scripts, XY plot. So this is actually going to tell you the grid spacing, how much space you want in between the grids. I usually put 17. Oops, I'm sorry, 15. I typed it 17. We're going to keep the XY flip to false, keep this horizontal, cache models true, and we'll change this images to plot. Okay, so we can connect this script to script and dependencies to dependencies right there. All right, now these two guys, this is the batch count for the XY plot. I will keep it, I'll make it 5. So it's going to generate 5 images of each checkpoint. Now I'll make it 6. What the heck? I'm feeling dangerous today. And this is very important. This is the checkpoint loader. So you have the checkpoint input. You can do up to how many? I usually do, let's do 6. Well, let's do 5. Let's do 4 for the sake of this video. And here you can load the checkpoints. There's also another cool trick if you wanted to do it this way. There's actually, if you go into efficiency nodes, there is a manual XY entry info, and actually will list all of your checkpoints that you have installed, all of the samplers, VAEs, etc. And you can actually just copy and paste that way, or you can just use the drop down, which drop down is probably easier. But I'm going to pick some random ones, some SD15 ones. Obviously, Dream Shaper would be one. Let's do Animate Chaotic. What else we got? Come on, 1.5. Give me. Let's do Hello Book, and let's get a good one here. Let's do Noble Mix Fix. There you go. So those are the 4 models we're going to compare. Okay, so now we have to make these connections. Okay, so your seeds batch would come first. You see the X here in the XY plot? That would go to there. And then the Y would go connect to your checkpoint, or this endpoint checkpoint. There you go. Okay, so we have those done. So now we just have to finish this part off. Okay, so we're going to do a VAE decode right here. Then we're going to do our latent to latent. Then we're going to do our VAE to VAE. And this will be a preview image. Okay, and we'll do it like this. And then we're going to take the image out of the K-sampler, and it'll be the save image, which is right here. So let's make this big enough for this. All right, and there we have it. This is the workflow for a checkpoint, well, for basically comparing different things. And like I said, I'm going to go in there one more time. I'm just going to show you, because there's so many cool things that you can compare. Again, you can do CFG scale steps. You can do VAEs, the denoise. You can actually compare how it reacts to the denoise. Checkpoints, clip skips, LoRa's, plots, stacks, control nets, and much, much more. Only thing we're actually going to need is a positive and negative. So I'm going to grab one. I'm just going to paste this in here. And then I'll paste the negative. Actually, this one does not have a negative. So let's do ugly, malformed, deformed, blurry. Okay. 512 by 512, since it's SD15. I have the grid spacing correct. Now let's set up the K-sampler. Let's do 30 steps on each. CFG at 6. Let's do Euler. Let's stick with Euler, and we'll do normal schedulers. Fine. VAE is good. Preview method. Let's do output only. Actually, no, let's do latent to RGB. And looks like we got everything done. Let's cue the prompt. Now, the first time this is going to load, it's probably going to take a little while, because it's having to load all these checkpoints. But as you know, working ComfyUI, once it initially loads, if you cue prompt again, it goes by a lot faster. So I will skip to the end once this is loaded up and show you what it looks like. All right, that's done loading, and here we can see the grid right here. We have on the left side are the 4 checkpoints, and on the top is the seed number, and this gives us the grid. And Dream Shaper has them here. Animate Chaotic, Hello Book, and Noble Fix, and you'll be able to compare. You can see which ones you think would work, which ones you like. That's in the save image. In the preview image, it gives us each of the images, so you can click on one, obviously, and go scroll through it this way. And it actually gives you a nice way to track and keep track and compare anything in ComfyUI. You can saves a lot of time, and you can just pick what you like best, and you're going to move forward with that. and it's a good time saver. So that's XY plotting in ComfyUI. If you guys like this video and want to hear more, just comment, subscribe, let me know. I appreciate you guys for pointing out things that I may have missed, because that's awesome, because we're all learning and I'm learning too. And anything you think I can add to it, let me know, and I will catch you guys on the next video on AI Fuzz. Bye.